y'all. This is Kansas Rap Man coming at you again with another reaction. You're damn right. Guys and gals, skins and skinettes, I hope that you're ready for this one, y'all. I know that I am. This video just dropped about 5 hours ago by the one and only, the living legend, y'all damn right, Mr. Ryan Upchurch. Guys, before we dive on into this video, you already know what I'm going to say. Please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment at the bottom. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Also, hit that red subscribe and that red bell so you know when I drop another video. You're damn right. Now let's dive on in. This is Mr. Ryan Upchurch with the title, Kyle, spelled K-I-L-E. Guys, I'm excited to dive on into this to see what he's about to say. I imagine, I haven't watched this video yet. I imagine it has something to do with the Rittenhouse case. So let's dive on in, y'all. Let's get it.
You know, the scariest thing about the Kyle Rittenhouse case is how many people think that it's wrong that he was acquitted and found not guilty. When you get on YouTube and you type in Kyle Rittenhouse not guilty reaction, and you see a lot of the stuff that these people are saying, regular motherfuckers like me and you, high-end celebrities, and you see that they're angry.
I haven't looked up any reactions, but I have seen one video with like some girl like yelling like "fuck America," and then like right after that, like she like literally falls on the ground and starts like seizing out, just banging her head on the floor, and it's crazy, y'all. I don't know if you guys seen it on Instagram or TikTok or anything, but there's a video out there with a chick. She like screams "fuck America." She's like screaming. She's like she's screaming I'm a monument. She's like I'm a monument, screaming I'm a monument, and then yeah, literally says "fuck America" all down to the ground, and then starts like convulsing and like having seizures and stuff. It's crazy. So people are really pissed about this shit, and for some reason BLM is involved. Makes no sense. There's no black people that died at all. So it was like, what are you guys even doing there?
Because of the jury and judge's decision, it makes you question how many people are actually disconnected from real life.
Oh,
and
my
in this
gosh,
situation,
so many.
All the proof is on camera in 1080 HP from like 6 different angles.
Facts.
It worries me that these videos can be so accessible to where all you gotta do is type it in and click enter and watch the videos.
Right.
It makes me worried that so many people can have this many angles and this good of quality and still have the poorest judgment of what is right and what is wrong.
Man.
I don't think the people who are making angry statements about Kyle Rittenhouse, I don't think they even really know what's going on.
They don't.
Most of the people that have been in that courtroom or standing outside of that courthouse every single damn day are the type of people who are action-driven.
Then she turns around and says this.
And all that we can do now is keep moving, keep jumping into action.
That doesn't make sense, honey.
What?
Hey, these people are bad because they're action-driven.
Yeah.
So you know what we should do?
We should
jump into action and be action-driven.
I want to be specific that this violence that they're, using
isn't
as
that
a
what-
fear-mongering tactic.
But that's the thing. This is not a fear-mongering tactic.
All right.
You're able to Google these videos and watch them for yourself.
To keep the general public afraid of us and what we're doing. We don't need that. We don't need the violence at all.
I mean, look, yeah, sure, that sounds good if you have no idea what's going on. But I don't see how you stand on this stage and say you don't need violence when you're trying to represent people who were violent and used violence towards someone. Here's what's factual. You have a 36-year-old, a 26-year-old, and a 27-year-old, all grown-ass men.
Facts.
Choosing, hear that? Choosing to use violence on a 17-year-old to the point where they're chasing him, hitting him in the head with skateboards, kicking him, pulling a firearm on him.
Right.
So then when he's forced to use violence
him in the face
for his own life, then violence is not good.
Right.
So pretty much they're saying violence is only good when it works in their favor.
Exactly.
But if it doesn't work in their favor, then it's not good anymore.
Exactly.
All we need to do is keep standing and keep being loud and keep calling them out on their fuckery.
What? What about your fuckery? What about y'all's
You see
fuckery?
that? they enjoy hostility. They're
Amazing.
encouraging the hostility.
Amazing.
Yeah, we don't like their fuckery anymore.
Keep calling them out on their fuckery.
Wait, what the fuck?
Person in the crowd, hell yeah. Aren't you inciting violence right there?
Literally.
Hello?
We're going to continue to support the families of those who were slain.
Now, up until he said the word slain,
Slain.
I understand that. Okay? It's not a mother's or grandmother's fault that their fully grown adult grandson or son is dead.
Right.
Nor can you expect them to understand, because they're obviously going to be biased towards that person because they care about that person. They raised that person. They birthed that person. So yeah, they're probably emotionally distraught. So yeah, you should be there for them. But just because you should be there for somebody during a really emotional time for them, losing a son or losing a grandson, it still doesn't make it to where it's okay.
Yeah.
By a vigilante. I'm not going to say his name because there's no need to uplift him.
And I will always say, dude, from the very beginning, no person in their right mind is going to chase anybody, no matter what color you fucking are. You're not gonna chase somebody with an AR-15. Period. And the fact that, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it where the common sense was in these people's brains. Like, I don't know. I feel like some people think that they're invincible nowadays, and they think that they can just do whatever the fuck they want. It's amazing.
We know this verdict is wrong. We know there was never going to be any true justice out of this.
What happened was true justice.
Exactly.
And no, the verdict was not wrong. The jury made the correct decision.
They did.
And anybody in the right mind knows that
Common sense.
nobody in this position could be found as guilty. It doesn't matter who's in those shoes, whether you're black, white,
Exactly.
Mexican, hell, don't even speak English.
Cheers to
True
that,
self-defense doesn't have a skin color.
Exactly.
Good and bad does not have a skin color. Mm-hmm. I mean,
It's real.
what do you think if Kyle was black that I wouldn't be saying the same thing?
Man.
Do you think if Kyle was black,
Facts.
people wouldn't be infuriated if this
Facts.
young kid was going to be going to, see, I said young kid, not young black male. If Kyle was black, do you think American citizens wouldn't be angry?
And if you notice, that's how the media talks. Like these big mainstream companies like CNN and all that shit. Black male, white male, black female. They got to throw that color in there. We can't just be, a young child, a black American. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
At the possibility of him going to prison,
I'm gonna take it back. Just dead.
do you think if Kyle was black, people wouldn't be infuriated if this young kid was going to be going to, see, I said young kid,
Right.
not young black male.
Right.
If Kyle was black, do you think American citizens wouldn't be angry
Right.
at the possibility of him going to prison?
You're
for the rest of
damn
his
right,
life?
dude.
For
If Kyle was black, do y'all understand? Black Lives Matter would be 3-4 times bigger at that damn courthouse. They would have been done. Man, dude, are you serious? He's speaking facts, y'all. He's speaking. Look, man. I'm gonna let him. Yeah, go ahead, Bubba.
himself against 3 adults, of course they would be mad.
You're damn
You know
right.
why? Because good and bad doesn't have a skin color.
Yep.
That's still a young American boy who has a whole ass life to live.
Right.
And when you have grown ass men, one of them being a 36-year-old man
Dude, just got
who
out
decided
of
to
mental hospital.
chase after this kid to try to harm him, and he decides to defend himself so he
Yeah.
can keep living his life that he deserves to live,
Right.
then yes, I'm going to back that kid up,
100.
regardless of what color or creed he is.
True justice is 2 people still walking this earth, engaged, not dealing with debilitating injuries for the rest of his life.
Well, those 2 people aren't walking this earth anymore because they could have possibly made someone not walk this earth anymore.
Exactly.
And as far as the other guy goes, he's lucky he's alive.
Facts.
When you look at how accurate and how disciplined Rittenhouse was with his gun,
Right.
and when you observe how Rittenhouse handled the situation, and if you're really looking at it as it is,
Right.
you know that dude's lucky to be sitting here
He
in
really
a wheelchair.
is. He really is. That dude, for real, he really is. Because angles, man, you know, of him, yeah. Dude could have got his fucking, yeah. He could have gotten messed up. Let's go watch the videos if you haven't.
Bill, he didn't start shooting everywhere.
He wasn't.
No stray bullets hit anyone in the background.
Right. Every person that he felt threatened him, if they put their hands up like this, he put the gun down and continued. Literally. Are you a threat? No, you're not a threat. I'm out of here.
And for those of you that are like, well, so what? That's skill. Especially when there's
Training.
20, 30, 40 plus people running around you and chasing you.
Facts.
Now, if you want to go watch the shooting and see what happened, you can. I'm not going to show it on mine. I'm going to play it and watch it and walk you through it. Exactly as everything happened. Here we have Kyle running away from the violence, looking behind him worried.
And right now, he's running away from the violence, okay? He's already heard other gunshots, okay, that aren't his. Just imagine you running away from some violence, people that are trying to attack you, you know, mob you, and then, you know, in your mind, in my mind, man, dude, I'm thinking, okay, dude, I could be shot at any time. I got to get to safety, man. I need to get back to my people, man. And, you know, yeah, that's just my thought process right then and there at that moment.
Gun. Not harming anyone. He's running from people trying to harm him.
Right.
Guy runs up, boom, punches him in the side of the head.
Bam.
His hat comes off. He continues to run with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm scared right now.
6 people visible chasing him. Up, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still running away.
I'm scared at this moment. I don't give a damn.
Boom, hit
Nobody
again.
said.
Trips, falls. And
Hey, they lucky, and I think I said this at the very beginning. I think I said this at the very beginning of this whole damn case, or when all this shit happened. They lucky that it wasn't me, man. Because look, shoot, chasing me, man, and I know what the heck y'all trying to do to me. Forget that. I'm letting off. Kyle is he's well. He handled this very well.
as he trips and falls, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people
Man.
all surrounding him.
Man.
And these aren't small people, dude. This dude right here is at least 6'1", 6'2".
Man.
This guy has a skateboard. Now listen, I know y'all think, well, oh, dude was only armed with a skateboard.
Yeah, and I don't know what he's about to say, but this came to my mind too. A skateboard, they want to say it's not a deadly weapon. Dude, a skateboard is a deadly weapon. I don't give a damn. You can kill somebody with a skateboard, damn it.
People just only do tricks with skateboards. Okay. If you've never skated, do not comment on this.
Yeah.
But right now, you have a kid trying to get up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people visible that I can see that are coming towards him. One of them has a skateboard. You see how big this skateboard is compared to me?
Right.
This skateboard is made of hard-ass wood
Yep.
and metal. This specific skateboard weighs 6 pounds. Now, if there's somebody laying on the ground that I'm trying to attack, and they're getting up with both their hands, they have no face covering. If I'm running towards you with this skateboard, and whop,
Yeah.
you in the skull,
Yeah, it's gonna get
you
fucked.
could possibly die,
Yeah.
or you could possibly have brain injuries for the rest of your life. This is a weapon if you use it as a...
That shit can fuck up your eyes. It can fuck up your teeth. It can fuck up. A skateboard is a deadly weapon, dude. If nobody gets that, yeah, you need to be hitting the fucking face with a skateboard.
weapon. This guy's about to use it as a weapon. All right, so back to the video. At this point, Kyle's on the ground. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 visible people around him. with a crowd of probably about 50 people total. And here we go. Oof. A guy ran up to try to stomp him. He fired a shot. Okay, so
Would have done it too.
the guy that got hit with the guy that's hitting him with the skateboard, shot, drops the skateboard.
Yeah, bet you did.
That guy has a pistol,
Yep.
shot him in the arm.
Yep.
This guy, there's a guy doing like this, holding his hands up.
Yep.
He didn't shoot him.
Yep. Like I said.
Those shots were not from Kyle.
Like I said.
Now, look, there's the stupidity with a gun. I'm gonna tell you the last shot that was shot by Kyle. That's the last shot. Eight shots. Those last 8 shots were not fired by Kyle Rittenhouse. If you ask me, those last 8 shots are stupidity with a gun. You don't pull a gun unless there is a actual threat and you intend to shoot it for a reason.
Right.
Why would you pull your gun out in a neighborhood with people everywhere and shoot 8 shots for no reason? I don't care if you
idiots.
shot them up in the air. You're still shooting them for no reason. Mr. Rittenhouse.
I don't give a damn, dude. If you shoot a gun up in the air, them bullets still got to come down. You're damn right.
Drew his gun when there was a real threat.
Right.
And he only fired his gun when there was a real threat.
Yep.
Any other time, he did not draw his gun. He did not fire a shot.
Yep.
And after the last shot, there's a dude right in front of him. There's another guy right beside him with a piece of wood. And he still was clear-minded enough to make a decision, okay, don't shoot these people. This guy
Right.
does have a weapon, but he's not close enough to hit me. This guy has his hands up and is right in front of me, but he's not a threat either. This is a true example caught on film of real self-defense and self-control.
Yep.
And to me, everything
Problem
Kyle was
solving.
forced to do in this video, even though he didn't want to do it, is justified.
Yep.
But we also need to remember what they were out there for.
Come on,
They
come
just
on.
lying.
And that was for Jacob Blake.
Come on.
Shot 7 times in the back by a Kenosha PD officer
Come on.
who faced no repercussions.
And that officer shouldn't face any repercussions because he wasn't in the wrong either.
Facts.
I don't care if that officer was black and
Facts.
Jacob Blake was white.
Facts. That Jacob Blake guy literally was not supposed to be over at, I think it was his baby mama's house or something like that. And, you know, he was not supposed to be over there. The baby mama called the cops to remove his ass because for some reason she didn't want him there. And it was his kid's birthday. And plus he had a freaking, I think he had a warrant. I believe he had a warrant. And he was going to go to jail on his daughter's birthday. He didn't want to go to jail on his daughter's birthday. So, you know, he made a stupid decision and got a stupid prize. Let me just tell you that. You're damn right.
Jacob Blake would still be in the wrong if he's white. The Rittenhouse
Facts.
situation and the Blake situation are two separate situations.
Two totally.
They're actually opposite, if you ask me. At
Yep.
5'11", the cops were called and told to go there because of family troubles.
Yep.
He took the keys to someone's car and was refusing to give them back.
Yep.
Then he tries to leave with the car. So
Yep.
then by like 5:15, the cops, multiple cops, have guns drawn on him, telling him stop, no, don't,
Yep.
quit. So he decides, you know what?
Ain't listening.
I don't have to listen to them. I'm just going to walk
Dummy.
around and open the door of this car that
Idiot.
could possibly have a fucking weapon in it. One officer even grabs him to try to get him to stop.
Wow.
He continues to open the door.
What an
And look,
idiot.
some of y'all might be like, well, he didn't do nothing yet, though. It doesn't matter. When he makes it around to the door and opens the door, that's a separation between him and them.
Ah.
And they can't see on the
Which
other
is a
side of that door.
threat.
So, let's say the car door is right here, right? Front, back of the car. If I'm walking around like this, and the cops are behind me, following me, and I open the door and make that separation,
Yeah.
they can't see what I'm grabbing for.
Facts.
He could have easily grabbed for a gun, turned it, and shot.
Facts.
Straight through the door.
Man.
Shooting an officer. He could have grabbed the gun and did like this. Pop, pop. Shot the officer behind him. So what do you expect the officer to do? You're already breaking the rules and not listening. Now you're going to open a vehicle that they don't know what's in it? I mean, what does his actions say up to this point? He don't care that he took somebody's keys.
At all.
He's telling them he ain't giving them back.
I ain't got no
The
common
police
sense.
show up. You don't care about them. You ain't listening to them. They tell you to stop, and then you resist and do whatever you want. So you obviously don't care about yourself.
At all.
So by the time you make it to the door, I mean, what do you think what do you think they think? I mean, from their standpoint,
Time
at
to
this
pull this
point, they
motherfucking
know the
trigger,
vehicle
son.
description. They know who you are. They're already all there. You can't run away from them.
Sure,
You
they
can't
had a
just
warrant
drive
out for his
away.
arrest.
So what's the only other option? You might be grabbing a gun.
Straight
Not
up.
only that, they're probably in fear for their life, and they have milliseconds to think about what they're going to
Literally.
do. And those milliseconds can determine whether they live or die. So
Yep.
when you look at the Rittenhouse situation, and you look at the Blake situation,
Two total different.
and you wash it of all race, color, whatever, just for what it is, hell, mix them up, make it opposite, whatever you want to do. Kyle Rittenhouse, justified.
Facts.
Jacob Blake, not justified. No matter what you say. A lot of these people and a lot of these protesters and angry ass people, whether they know it or not, their anger and their violence is racially fueled.
Man.
The Kyle Rittenhouse situation is a perfect example. You have a white kid who had to shoot 3 white guys
Man.
who were trying to harm him, possibly kill him.
Right.
Yet there's people out here protesting against Kyle Rittenhouse, saying no justice, no peace, when there is justice because people were being unpeaceful, yelling,
Facts.
screaming, Black Lives Matter, when that situation has nothing to do with black people.
To do with black
You
people.
have people believing and saying and promoting that Mr. Rittenhouse is a white supremacist
What the
when he-
fuck?
shot 3 white people.
That makes no sense.
At the end of the day, there's 2 kinds of people. There's bad people and there's good people. There's bad and good white people. There's bad and good black people. There's bad and good in literally everything in the
Everything,
entire world.
man.
And in this world we live in, there are more people that are good people than there are bad people.
Facts.
So I say the good people need to stick together, regardless of anything. Because then we could tell the bad people, hey, you're being kind of, not good. And there would be someone on the good side that looks exactly like the person on the bad side. They could tell them, hey, you're not being so great. Things need to
Exactly.
be personality fueled instead of racially fueled. This whole race shit is getting pretty old and played out.
You're damn
It's
right.
obvious. Look at them. They're running out of shit to say
That's facts.
for a reason. And when I say they, I mean the bad people. Even the ones who look like me. You know why? Because I don't like people on how they look. I like people on how they act. And if you act in some type of way, I don't want you around me.
And if you act in some type of way, I don't want you around me. You're damn right. That's how I feel, y'all. Another great video done by my boy, Mr. Ryan Upchurch, man. Shit, y'all, this man always speaking facts. You're damn right. The whole damn video was nothing but facts, y'all. At the end of the day, there's good people and there's bad people. But there's more good people than bad people. You're damn right. I'm one of those good people, y'all. You're damn right, man. Love y'all. Stay up and stay safe. I'll see you on the next video. You're damn right. Ha ha! Let's get it now.